Hey y'all, so just got done with today's workout. We've got for intensity and technique, it's just one time through. It's kind of 2 rounds with decreasing reps, but we've got 30 overhead squats, 45% of an overhead squat max. Then we have 15 bar muscle ups, 20 overhead squats, 10 bar muscle ups. So let's kind of run through this. The overhead squat, if you don't have a barbell and don't have a pull-up bar, we're gonna have other variations in the description and on the workout blog that you can do at home. But as far as the overhead squats, if you don't quite have overhead squats yet, we have a couple options. I like cutting the number in about half, going a little lighter, and then going down into that position, the furthest, deepest position that you can get perfectly. Battle there and give it a good pause, couple breaths, and then come back up. So you're going to accumulate that same amount of time overhead, but you're going to accumulate more time in that struggle position without kind of dumping out and working around positions. So if you don't quite have the overhead squat developed, doing stuff like that is going to develop the overhead squat, whereas if you just go too low and let the knees come in, go up on your toes, let your back overextend too much and do all these weird things with your shoulder, we're never going to develop the overhead squat. So we want to develop that good technique deeper, 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 and over time, you're gonna have that overhead squat. The other thing, if you just don't wanna mess with it, I highly recommend messing with it, but if you just don't wanna mess with it, you can always substitute out overhead lunges. We'll need to take that number down just a little bit, and usually go just a hair lighter there. Then bar muscle ups. A great way to kind of look at this is this should be, at just below a max set. So whatever these numbers are, if you're gonna do bar muscle ups, at or just below a max set is what we should be picking for that first number, and then kind of back off of it by 50% there, or back off by 25%, however that math works. Anyway, so if your max set of bar muscle ups is like 10, then maybe we just adjust this number down to 12 and 8. If your max set is 6, maybe we go 6 and 4 on the bar muscle ups. The other way we can scale bar muscle ups, we can do jumping bar muscle ups, we can do banded bar muscle ups. We can just change it into burpee chest bar pull-ups, burpee pull-ups, and then we can move that bar down and do burpee jumping pull-ups with the lower bar. So any of those variations are going to be good for the bar muscle up. Then we have 20 overhead squats, 10 bar muscle ups. So it's kind of a short one. We're going to have a 12-minute cap, but I think the fastest of the day are going to be getting it done in about the 5.5, like sub 6 minute range. It just kind of depends how much you how much you attack the overhead squats and how good you are at those bar muscle ups, and of course it matters how you're scaling these things. So really, for intensity and technique, make the overhead squats look good. So let's not do gross things to go faster. Let's try and make every rep look good and learn something from every rep. So at the top of every rep, I'm making little adjustments where my balance is, what my shoulders are doing. I'm trying to improve as the workout goes on. My rep schemes here, an 8-8-7-7. I was trying to be a little conservative because I didn't know how that was going to affect the bar muscle ups. I didn't know how the bar muscle ups were going to affect the overhead squats. But really at this weight, I even went a hair heavier than my 45%. And at this weight, that is probably the rep scheme I would do again. I would probably just take less rest. I was being a little conservative there. And if I were to do it again, I'd probably keep the same rep scheme, just go less rest. I might try and go 3 sets of 10. I ended up going 10 and 10 here just because I knew those were going to be my final overhead squats. So I might just try and go 10s here, but I don't know how much time that would have actually saved. Bar muscle ups, I went 5s the whole time. I considered going 3s, and I was just going to kind of see how things felt. And they're feeling pretty good. So yeah, main thing here is this shouldn't be a weight. You could probably go unbroken if you absolutely had to, gun to your head, but that's probably not the way you're going to want to set this up. So think like 3 to 5 sets on all of these things. Maybe we'll change that to 2 to 5. I'm sure some people, if they're actually going 45%, might be able to pull off a 15 and 15. So 2 to 5 sets on all these things. Just kind of chip away. It's not that long of a workout, so just take it 1 set at a time, make it look good. You'll be on the other side of it before you know it. Have fun. Talk to y'all soon.